Well, hey everybody, I made it. It's Thursday, December 12th, and it's time for a Marvel Legendary Viewer's Choice stream where you get to pick what I play. And if you want to be one of the people that gets to pick what I play, I'm going to do it in a random raffle. If you want to enter to be one of those people, just type in /pickme, all one word in chat, in Twitch chat specifically. That's how it's set up. /pickme, you should be entered, and I will select those in just a moment. Thank you for being patient with me. I made a really bad wrong turn today, which cost me a lot of time, but now I'm here, and I'm excited to play this. If you have any Twitch points, channel points saved up, you're going to want those next week. Next week is going to be my last... It's going to be my last stream for the year. Is anybody putting in the slash? / not backslash. I probably could have made that easier. /pick me. It's the one that's the question mark button. Yeah, this last stream for the year is next week. And it is going to be a chaos mode stream where you can spend your channel points to affect my game as I'm playing it. Okay. It worked. Oh, it's doing commands. Okay. Of course it's not going to work. I'm going to change this. All right, let's do a different keyword. Let's just type in exclamation Wong. Type in exclamation Wong and you're entered to pick part of the setup. You can try on YouTube. I don't know if it's gonna go through. Okay, that's working better. I see names popping up because I know I'm multi-streaming here. But if you want to pick part of the setup, put an exclamation Wong and I'll roll it. Yeah, it looks like it's only... Yeah, it looks like it's working for most folks. But if you're on YouTube and you can't, it's not working for you, let me know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to roll for you guys. You're going to pick part of the setup, and I'm going to play whatever you guys make. Have something in mind, whether you get to pick Mastermind scheme, villains, henchmen, or heroes. And you can change it as you go on. If you see the setup going in one direction, you can kind of change it up. You can pick a hero that's going to help me, one that gets in my way. And then I'm going to play it. Just on YouTube, fine on Twitch. Okay, yeah, it's connected to Twitch chat specifically with Nightbot. So that's the only place that you can actually enter there. Yeah, if you said War Machine for everything. I remember that. I think you got War Machine in a game one time. And I will put predictions up for this game. You're going to want those points for next week with the Chaos Mode stream. If you haven't seen one of my Chaos Mode streams, go to the YouTube channel and watch one of my old ones because they're wild. Okay, I think it's been enough time. I'm going to start rolling for the setup. I'm going to roll for the scheme first, then the Mastermind, then villains, henchmen, and heroes. When you see your name in chat and when I call your name, just tell me exactly what you want me to use. Have something in mind. Have masterstrike.com open. Be ready, because I will call on you. All right, we're going to start with the person who is picking the scheme today, which is kind of important. I'm going with the scheme first because it might dictate other cards we need in the setup. The scheme choice is going to... Looks like it's going to A. Kingsley gets to pick the scheme. So A. Kingsley, what scheme would you like me to pick for today? Let me get Master Strike open just to be ready. I hope you guys are enjoying Weapon X, if you were able to pick it up. Mutant-Hunting Super Sentinels. So let me pop this open because I believe that requires Sentinels. Oh, it's a hyphenated. Oh, it's so small. Okay, there it is. Yep, 10 Sentinels as extra henchmen or substitute another henchman group. You know what? We're going to make it fun. We're going to substitute another henchman group as the Sentinels because the scheme says we can, so that means more people get to pick stuff. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to edit the setup. Mutant-Hunting Super Sentinels. The next person is going to pick the Mastermind. Who's going to pick the Mastermind for this scheme? It's going to be... Astigmatic Oracle gets to pick the Mastermind, who is behind the Super Mutant-Hunting Super whatever we pick. wonder what it's going to be. I hope your Weapon X copy arrives too. Alright, Astigmatic is going to pick the Mastermind for this Mutant-Hunting Super Sentinels. That is one, again, where, yeah, you stack two steps to the scheme as a Sentinel upgrade, shuffle all Sentinels from the victory piles into the village deck. Oh, that's going to be rough. Play another card. I rank Weapon X as a... That is your Weapon X sequence. Very good. So, well, who would be a good Mastermind to pair up with this scheme? It does say all Sentinels from players' victory piles. So I wonder what we're going to do with the... if there's a conflict, by the way, between Mastermind and Scheme, the Scheme trumps the Mastermind when it comes to adding extra cards or whatever, unless they don't conflict. It's going to be Arcade with his human shields as the Mastermind. So it's Arcade's Mutant-Hunting Super whatever. So let's you know what? I'm going to go out of order. Instead of Sentinels, I'm going to have you guys roll for whatever we're going to replace them with as the Sentinels in this setup. So before I get to the regular villain groups, let's roll for Sentinels. Who is going to be able to do that? That's going to be Jolt. Would you like to use the Sentinels as the scheme it says, or would you like to substitute another henchman group as the Sentinels? It is up to Jolt to decide what we're going to do here. I'm very curious how it's going to go. And then I'm going to add another thing. And we'll see what Jolt says. As the Sentinels. The Brood. Alright. Sure, shuffling back in Brood from the Victory Palace, no big deal. Looks like the Brood are going to be the Sentinels. Okay. That's rough. So Arcade is going to lead Murderworld. That's going to be a given. What is the second villain group going to be? I already am terrified by this. The second villain group choice is going to... whoever this is. It is Grey Warden, who is the second villain group after the Always leads. I'm already terrified. And you can pick any Marvel Legendary from the whole thing. So the first villain group is going to be Murderworld. At least there's some traps in there, but those aren't going to be fun. Well, I mean, for Arcade, they're going to be fun. Yeah, so look what the Brood are going to do. They're going to... stack this it's Mutant-Hunting Super Brood. Stack this twist after the scheme as a Brood upgrade. Shuffle all Brood from players' victory piles into the villain deck. Oh, they're going to be so strong. And Lilin is going to be our second villain group. Who are going to get buffed up by all that bystander KOing. I see what you did there. It's going to be a short game, and it's all your fault. All right, second henchman. Second henchman is going to... Red John, after the Brood, who are the Sentinels of this game. What other henchman group am I going to be using? Some of you guys are going to have to pick some really helpful heroes for this because it's already stacked way against me. There's one I'm thinking of, but I'm not going to say. Tardigrades, says Red John, as the other henchmen. The ones that are not special. So what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to pick 5 heroes. We'll do it in order so you can see what other people picked. The first hero is going to be... Astigmatic already picked. Is it not eliminating people who already picked? Okay, yes. I'm going to uncheck everybody who already got to pick. And then we'll reset it at the end if I need to. Okay. Looks like Yeeches gets to pick a hero. So who is my first hero, Yeeches? Keep in mind what the setup looks like. I got Brood. I got Lilin. I got Arcade with human shields. Do you want to make it harder for me? Or do you want to hurt me? No, we're picking heroes now, Deadeye. So gotta put in exclamation Wong in Twitch chat to be able to pick one. I'm rolling to see who gets to pick part of the setup. Then I'll do predictions and I'll go get the things. But right now we're dealing with Mutant-Hunting Super Brood. Waiting for Yeeches to give me the first hero choice. This is scary. Evil wins when 3 Brood have escaped. And all Brood get +1 attack for each Brood upgrade next to the scheme, as well as their regular buffs. Apocalyptic Black Widow is going to be our first hero. Thank you, Yeeches. Who is the second hero? Rio Firestar gets to tell me. Apocalyptic Black Widow is the first one. Okay. Second hero choice goes to Rio Firestar 19. This scheme doesn't add any extras. Polaris, says Rio Firestar. Polaris is here. Third, let me cross out the folks who won. Looks like we only have 2 people left in here, so I guess they all get to pick. So, Avatar, you get to pick Hero 3. Did you put an exclamation Wong, Deadeye? Then you get to choose probably the last hero. Avatar picks Hero 3 after Polaris. Is Avatar gonna hurt me or help me here? I got Apocalyptic Black Widow. I got Polaris. I have to play whatever comes up. We'll see. Can be any hero set, any ally. I don't care. Let's do it. We'll see how this plays out. Those are gonna be some strong. If I could have picked the Mutant Hunters, I was gonna say a Cytoplasm Spikes. LOL, repeat feasting, says Grey Warden. That would have been terrifying. Fine, I am kind today. Have Maximus. Thank you. Thank you for some free henchman defeats. I typed in Maximus. That's not his name. Okay, and it looks like there's only 2 people left. So it's gonna be... It's fine. So Bam Linden and Deadeye, you get to pick the last 2 heroes. So we'll just go with that. Bam Linden, Deadeye, who are the last 2 heroes after Apocalyptic Black Widow, Polaris, and Maximus? Super-Skrull, my favorite. Awesome pick from Bam Linden. So it's all up to Deadeye. Who's my final hero to round this out? Who's gonna synergize well with Apocalyptic Black Widow, Polaris, Maximus, and Super-Skrull? No pressure. And then that is the setup for today. My Mutant-Hunting Super Brood, which is terrifying me even before the game has begun. Tough choice. Tough choice, I know. And then I'll start predictions in just a moment. Let me actually start those right now, because we're about to hear our last hero. Leave it up for 5 minutes while I get the stuff. Okay, predictions are open. How's this game gonna go? Last prediction before the Chaos Mode stream. So we'll see. As soon as... Okay, Deadeye says, you know what? As soon as Deadeye says what the last hero is, you know what the whole setup is. Secret Wars 1 Thanos. That is the one I was hoping for. So there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Thank you for that little extra boost here. So let's see if this works. Thank you for the cat. And there's our setup. If it looks wrong, let me know. But I'm going to go grab those cards, get those predictions in. And I'm going to play some Legendary. Be right back. Okay. There's Arcade setup chosen by you. Corvus would have been interesting too. Do I have tokens for this? I forget. I just have the regular scheme for this. Yep, I do. I should probably add... We should make a token for this one for the Sentinels. Big Taskmaster as Thunderbolts, yes. We might have a chance to play that in the future. You guys buried the setup. I have to look at it over here now. It's okay, keep talking, it's fine. I have it on my other screen. Okay, Murderworld and Lilin. I was a bit surprised. I thought some of you would pick some Weapon X or some 2099, but not today, I suppose. A little shocked by that, gotta be honest. Okay, Brood. Our Super Brood today. And we got the Tardigrades. Now for our heroes. They're in alphabetical order. Well, not here, but here. Wish there was a faster way to do this. We got Thanos, we got Apocalyptic Black Widow. We need Polaris, Maximus, Super-Skrull. Super-Skrull. So you guys did kind of stack my hero deck with some individual strategies that are going to be strong. You got Maximus, who can defeat Henchmen for free. You got Polaris, who's got piercing energy. You got Thanos, who's going to power up with all the KO'd bystanders. But do they synergize well with each other? That remains to be seen. We're going to find out. That's fair to see some cards, to want to see some cards you haven't seen in a while. Next week is going to be Chaos Mode. I'm sure a lot of Weapon X and 2099 is going to show up at that one. If you don't know what Chaos Mode is, literally you can spend points to do stuff like anything as mundane to draw and discard cards to gain officers, and you can also do things like introduce new Masterminds or shuffle an entire hero into the hero deck. It gets wild, it gets really shuffly, and I lose my mind during it. Great way to end the year of streams, so I think you're going to have a good time. Yeah, Black Widow and Maximus will work really well together. That Liberate's going to help me out. But it's going to be a race against what the heck's happening in the city. When 3 Brood have escaped, that's all it's going to take to lose. Human shields do count towards Liberate. However, you can't attack enemies with Liberate while they have a human shield. And once they lose the human shield, the Liberate bonus doesn't work against them. So that's a little bit rough. Okay, let's build our villain deck. We need 9 twists for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 predictions. I messed up my count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I thought. Predictions are open for a little bit longer. 8, 9. Making sure none are stuck together because I'm missing one. I should have 11 of these. Do not want extra twists in there that I don't need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. Everybody's under pressure. I totally get it. We got Lilin, we got Murderworld, we got Tardigrade, we got 2, count them, 2 bystanders. I did my whole pile shuffle of reshuffling my entire bystander deck today, so I really have no idea who's showing up there. Could be anybody. Alright, because we probably won't have time for this during the Chaos Mode stream, what are your legendary hopes and dreams for 2025? Obviously, the 2 things we know about are What If Season 2 and 2nd edition, hopefully. But I bet we're going to see more. So what do you think we're going to see aside from those things? I hope that 2nd edition does include that Dr. Octopus Mastermind that I think might be the case. That's going to be fun. But outside of that, is this the year we can see Thunderbolts? We got a ton of MCU projects coming out in 2025, so lining up with the Thunderbolts movie would be prescient. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe we get our first Red Hulk playable hero set. An X-Men reprint. I mean, don't count your blessings. Just saying. I expect we see more new, and then 2nd edition as well. If 2nd edition is next year, I'm not counting on reprints, especially. We know the DC license is something that Upper Deck has, and we want to see what's happening with that for sure. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, Astigmatic, is a comic set of Thunderbolts alongside the movie Thunderbolts, because that's usually how they do things, you know? It doesn't have to be MCU Thunderbolts. It won't come out at the same time. It would be comic Thunderbolts around the same time that movie comes out. We all want to see a Kate Bishop hero. Age of Apocalypse would be awesome. We can get another Wolverine. But I would love to see that as a medium box, but the X-Men boxes are really complex, so. I didn't shuffle the Brood in. Nobody was gonna say anything. They were sitting right here. I was just shuffling in one henchman group. They're extra. No one's gonna say like, hey, shuffle in your Brood. What are you doing? It's like you got home an hour late. Songbird and Moonstone would be very cool. The sets have been really, really good about including at least one female character in the hero lineup. So, I mean, that would be great. A Phase 4 MCU set, I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to focus on trilogies. Null as a Mastermind, I was saying this on the Upper Deck stream. I want to see King in Black with him as a Mastermind, so I can do a Dark Alliance between him and the Sentry and call the setup Null and Void for the tournament. And that's really all I want. That's the simple pleasures, you know, that I like. A Spider-Verse set would be interesting. I don't know how that's going to happen. I would prefer a King in Black set, maybe. Anti-Venom would make some really cool art. Bring back the some of the folks who did the art for 2099 for Anti-Venom. That would be cool. Eternals, maybe. With the way Eternals are going in the MCU, I'm not going to bank on it. But anyway, predictions-wise, 3 people said win. 6 people said win. 3 people said lose. The points are toward a lose, and I don't blame you. This is an uphill battle. A Krakoa expansion would be awesome. Would be a great way to bring in some playable villainous characters with hero sets. We can get an Apocalypse. We could get a Sinister. I would love to see that. Love, love, love. Okay, let's go ahead and give Arcade his 5 human shields. Oh, I have to get my cool human shield token. Because that's what I do. I use the cool stuff that I help design. Nope, not over there. Also, I found the Astral Plane promo, but I don't need it today. Human shields. There we go. I'm gonna need those. I'll just get the whole stack out because these are gonna be coming in handy. Yes. Weather Season 2 is definitely going to be the next MCU set. It's the next Solicit, and it's the next MCU set, so there you go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put him above him. All right, let's do a quick overview. I think everything is set here, except for my starting hands, which I'll shuffle up in a moment. Disney Plus Loki set or Disney Plus something. We were talking earlier about what might be the next MCU sets. A Thor trilogy using movies 2, 3, and 4, and a Black Panther trilogy. Once, what was I saying? Because it wouldn't be a Black Panther trilogy, it would be using him from Civil War 2 anyway. They could still do a Captain America trilogy. A lot of ways to do things. Okay, let's do our Mastermind and Scheme overview and then play this thing, and we can still chat about all kinds of fun stuff along the way because I love doing that. Okay, our Mastermind here is Arcade. At the start of the game, which is now, Arcade captures 5 human shields. Here's a human shield. Here's our tokens that we put together. Human shields. You can't fight the attached enemy. You may pay attack equal to the attached enemy's attack to remove this card from play and rescue a bystander. This counts as rescuing 1 bystander total. That's my wording. In reality, you're supposed to put a bystander face down on top of Arcade, and you can spend attack equal to his attack to rescue that bystander, but this basically does the same function and phrases it for the token. So I'm going to put those human shields here. And we'll just put a little 5. So you can keep track at home how many human shields he's got. He's got 5 human shields up over here. Let's go back to him because I didn't finish reading it. So always these Murderworld, Master Strike, Arcade captures a random bystander from each player's victory pile as a human shield. Each player who didn't have a bystander gains a wound instead. I don't think I'm going to have a problem getting bystanders, although there will be a lot of KOing of them. The scheme, if you choose to accept it, is Mutant-Hunting Super Sentinels, but Super Brood today, because we're including 10 Brood as extra henchmen. Twist. So every time it says Sentinel, I'm going to replace it with Brood, because we can. Twist. Stack this twist next to the scheme as a Brood upgrade. The Brood upgrade sounds terrifying. Shuffle all Brood from players' victory piles into the villain deck. Play another card from the villain deck. Special rules. All Brood get +1 attack for each Brood upgrade next to the scheme. Evil wins when 3 Brood have escaped. So I got to do a couple of things. Instead of Scheme Twist played, I'm going to type in Brood upgrades because they equal the number of Scheme Twist played. A lot of people talk about an Iron Man expansion. It's not one I'm too keen on, but I could see myself having a lot of fun with it. Brood upgrades out of 9, and then we're going to add Escaped Brood. Brood Escaped for number 4. I'm not going to tell you what it is, by the way, but I have cooked up a really, really interesting and kind of, I don't know how this setup's going to go, but a setup for the next tournament using stuff from some cards from Weapon X, and I am very keen on that. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think about it when I reveal that in the next tournament. All right. That's good, except we can't see the other thing, so let's show the other thing. There it is. I think that's accurate. Now, let's move on. I have my starting hands, but I'm also going to fill in the HQ and see what I've got. Checking out chat. Yeah, we can always get another Iron Man. But there are more Iron Mans and Steve Rogerses than Wolverines. This Wolverine is actually... Weapon X Wolverine is the hero number 4.5 if you count Colossus and Wolverine, because you got Core Wolverine, Dark City Wolverine, Old Man Logan, now Weapon X, and then half of Colossus and Wolverine. So not quite 5 full hero sets, because he has that divided one. There are more Iron's Man, and there are more Captains America. The last Iron Man was Hulkbuster Iron Man, right? In World War Hulk, I believe. That's the case. Because yeah, he wasn't in the any of the MCU sets, which is kind of surprising to me, honestly, but also not. Design has gone nuts in the best way possible. Okay, let's see what's in our HQ at the beginning. Here we go. We've got Transdimensional Overlord Thanos. We've got Humanity's Final Hope, Apocalyptic Black Widow. We've got Rock Solid Super-Skrull. Are we gonna get all 5 people? We got Mental Domination Maximus, and Thanos showed up. And he took the last spot from Polaris with his Galactic Domination. Makes sense. A lot of colors there, a lot of choices. I'm interested to see how this is going to go for me. And this is the setup you built. If you want to see the setup at any time, put an exclamation setup. Yeah, Homecoming was before or after World War Hulk? Homecoming was after, right? Or before, they're so close, I can't remember. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's begin. Here we go. Let's see if I can take down these super-powered brood. I'm shuddering at that. Here we go. Turn number 1 begins now, and we'll see what kind of shuffle I've given myself in the villain deck. There's a 5 and 1 to begin with. I can pick up a Thanos, which will be interesting. Turn number 1 gives us Skinner from the Lilin, who shows up, and he's going to hunt for victims right now. So Skinner gets +2 attack if there are at least 4 bystanders in the KO pile. I guess I should be keeping track of bystanders in the KO pile too, and I'll update that in a second. So ambush, hunt for victims. So hunt for victims means he will KO any bystander captured by any villain or mastermind. If there aren't any, he captures a bystander. It was before, that's right. So he's going to go ahead and capture the computer hacker. And there's going to be more hunting for victims happening. So I got to be careful, because they're just going to get buffed up. At least I'm not fighting Lilith today. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit to begin with. Let's take a look at all of my options, because I can recruit almost anything in the HQ. I'm probably going to end up taking Transdimensional Overlord. It's 2 attack. Teleport. You may KO a bystander from your victory pile. If you do, you get +2 attack. Then we have Humanity's Final Hope Black Widow. Did I miss something? Anyway, Humanity's Final Hope. 2 recruit if you have at least 4 bystanders in your victory pile. You get +2 recruit. We've got shields or bystanders. Oh, it gets rid of human shields too. That's very interesting. I didn't even make that connection. Avatar is right. So Skinner is going to make it easier to hit Arcade because he's going to KO one of his human shields. Thank you for that catch. I'm making errors all the way at the beginning. So let's put the computer hacker at the bottom. That is an interaction I have not encountered yet. So yeah, that's very cool. That's very interesting. So Skinner says, Arcade, you can't just protect yourself like that. And he's going to KO one of these human shields, which means I have to actually get the computer hacker as the human shield from the bottom where it was and KO it. That's so interesting. All right, I guess I'm starting my counter early. So let me go ahead and add in Bystander's KO tracker so we can all know how many they were. That's wild. So I guess Hunt is just going to keep KOing them. So honestly, I hope that keeps happening. Then I can just hit Arcade because they'll take care of the bystanders for me. Well, let's see if that happens. Right now, we'll keep track of that. So that is 1 bystander KO'd. Nope, that says villains escaped because I copied the wrong line. Technical issues. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. And I gotta fix that too because I just messed up the turn counter. One more time. Moment of truth. Cool. Fixed. Okay, so now Arcade has 4 human shields, and Skinner, there are not at least 4 bystanders in the KO pile, so he's still at 5. Alright, where was I? I was looking at Thanos here, who gives you +4 attack if you came a bystander. That's scary right now. They are making it easier in a weird way that I didn't expect. Humanity's Final Blow, if you have at least 4 bystanders in your victory pile, get +2 recruit. That's going to happen pretty soon, I think. Rock Solid Super-Skrull, 2 attack. Strength Service Conqueror 1 can focus 3 attack into 2 recruit. We got Mental Domination Maximus. This is an essential card. Covert, defeat a henchman villain for free. It's behind that Covert trigger. So Transdimensional Overlord is great until it's not, because it's just going to make the Brood more powerful. Although if I'm defeating henchmen for free with one of the sides, it's not a big deal. I'm tempted to take one of the 2 recruit cards early. The right-hand side has how much recruit? Wow, it's a 2. It's the reverse rare 2 and 4. So I'm gonna have a 3 and 3 next turn, so I can pick up a 3 cost. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this Thanos anyway. I can keep teleporting it till I absolutely need it to, and I can use it to hit Arcade at the right time. What a weird setup, ping-ponging me back and forth. And there's Polaris. She was right there. Ride the magnetic waves. But that's it for this turn. What an interesting setup you guys have put together for me. So yeah, here's our rare reverse 4 and 2. Very rare starting hand. And we start with a Scheme Twist. So what happens here is this. I get a Brood upgrade. Shuffle all Brood from players' victory piles from the villain deck. There aren't any. Play another card from the villain deck. Let's see how many times they end up doing this so they Brood just come out as all beefed up in the first place. Where's my villain deck? There's my villain deck. Next card from the villain deck is a second Skinner. What is happening? Anyway, this Skinner is going to hunt for victims, and he's going to get rid of another one of Arcade's human shields. This is very funny. So goodbye this human shield, which actually turned out to be a standard bystander. That's going to be the second counter. Now Arcade is only 3 human shields away from being hit. This if the Lilin keep coming out, this game might be over faster than I thought. Anyway. So, speaking of which, I got 4 attack this turn. Of course you're interesting people. I didn't doubt that for a second. So here's the deal. I can't hit either Skinner, even though they don't have their buff. What I can do is hit rescue one of Arcade's human shields for 3 attack. So I will do that. I'll spend my 3 attack, because that's all I can do with it, and rescue a human shield. So let's see what my little token says. I pay 3 attack to do that, because that is his attack value. And I will rescue a bystander. It's going to be the Engineer. The Engineer is reveal the top card of your deck. If the card costs 0 KO, it is probably going to cost 0. It actually definitely is. I'm on this side. So yeah, I'll get rid of a shield agent. And that's it for that. I got a bystander rescued. And I've got 2 recruit to work with. And all I can do is get a sidekick. So that sidekick is going to be Red Wing. You know, we might see some Weapon X cards. I do have the Enraging Wounds in the wound deck. But as far as I can tell, there's some things that give out wounds in this setup. Here's the deal. I got 5 cards left because I KO'd one from the Engineer. So now I gotta reshuffle and see if I get Red Wing in hand. Or I would love to get a 6 recruit. Nope, couldn't do it. I got a trooper. I asked for too much. Yeah, here's our 3 and 3 that we expected. Turn 3 gives us a Tardigrade. Tardigrades have microscopic size changing for 3 of a single hero class. This one's Instinct, Fight, KO one of your heroes. They do have 4 attack though, and they're going to be pretty strong until I'm able to get some cards to use. So I have 3 attack. Actually, I should turn this down to 2, but I have nothing else to do with this 3 attack than get another human shield rescued. So let's spend the 3. We'll turn this down to 1 and rescue another human shield, which is going to be the Double Agent of Shield. I play a copy of one of my Shield or Hydra cards. There's no point in playing an extra attack, so I'll play an extra recruit. So I'll play a copy of a shield agent for 1 recruit. 2, 3, 4. I like this card better than the other shield card that gives you an officer. But that's a bystander rescued. Now I've got 1 over here. And with my 4 recruit, I can take almost anything here. Which direction do I want to go? I definitely want to think about taking mental domination here and building this side as kind of the covert side. I've also got Ride the Magnetic Waves, which is 2 recruit Soaring Flight, which is very tempting. That means it goes right to my next hand. And covert, when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. I think picking up the Soaring Flight now is a great move. I do love Rock Solid. That focuses 3 attack to get 2 recruit. But the urgency of Polaris is overshadowing him a little bit. And I don't really care about escapes that aren't brewed right now. Yeah, Maximus is great. That was very nice of Avatar to give him to me. But I'm going to start with Polaris, and I'm going to Soaring Flight. Oh, I forgot I had a thing for that. Let's do this again. Reshoot. All right, and Soaring Flight over to my next hand, because that's fun. And then we got another Rock Solid, as if he's upset at me for not recruiting him. Okay, there she is. Joining my next hand is an extra card. It's not teleport, but it is related to teleport. Arcade only has 1 human shield left. His tactics will give him more human shields, though. So, can't count my chickens yet. That's so funny, the Lilin are just fighting Arcade as much as I'm fighting them. But as soon as those broods show up, ugh. There are 2 bystanders in the KO pile. Yep. And there's 1 brood upgrade. That makes the brood a total of +3 attack. Already. And they're only going to get worse. Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a rare recruit. If I'm able to uncover a rare in the next turn, Polaris might get it if it's a one that costs 7. I love that card for that reason. Turn 4 is another Scheme Twist. That is the 2nd brood upgrade. No brood to shuffle in. So we got 2 brood upgrades, and we just play another card from the villain deck. That next card is going to be Outcast. Hey, yeah, here he is. He's got an ambush, hunt for victims. There you go. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card costs less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile, the player discards that card. Ouch. Okay, well, guess what? He's going to take Arcade's last human shield, which is a 1 right here. So that's going to be gone. That's so funny. He's doing all the work for me. He's giving them brood food from his murderous vending machines. All right, and we got the paramedic KO'd, so I'm so sorry. That is 3 bystanders KO'd. And reveal a random card from my hand. If it costs less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile, which is 3, the player discards. So I guess I get to find out if I discard the trooper or not right now. So let's see. At least if they hunt for victims again, there's nothing else to take out. No more. No more human shields for you. That is the funniest interaction I've seen in a long time. I never even thought of that. I guess it would work for Hidden Witnesses too, but the human shields on Mastermind is more prevalent. Alright. Alright, random card. It's going to be this one. Unfortunately, it was a very high chance that I had to discard one of my agents. So that hurts what I'm able to recruit. That's 4 recruit left. Other side's got to do it too. And it can even discard Polaris. I'm going to be so mad if I uncover a rare and I don't get to recruit it now. Random card, go. Let's cut the deck here and flip, and it is a shield agent. So yeah, I'm down to 6 recruit on that side. That's rough. I didn't like that at all. These guys are mean. 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. Okay, what in the world am I trying to build over here? This is the side where I only have Red Wing, so I'm gonna get those rock solid Super-Skrulls, I think. And maybe just go lean in on all attack. If I can get 2 rock solids, I can invest all in attack and just convert it when I need to by focusing, which is what I love about Super-Skrull. So let's actually go with that and see if that works out for me. Okay, another mental domination. At least I can pick up 2 of those on the left-hand side, which is what I'm gonna do if I get the opportunity. Okay. We've got turn 5 giving us another Tardigrade, so full city. Still can't hit anything. This is a covert Tardigrade with 3 microscopic size changing coverts. Let's just play what I've got. I don't think there's a way for an Ascended Mastermind in this particular setup, but that would be funny. A really powerful Brood Mastermind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. So I have 2 options here, folks. I've got Galactic Domination Thanos, which is 4 attack, range. Each other player reveals a ranged hero or chooses a bystander from your victory pile. You rescue those bystanders, quote unquote. But I think I'm gonna go with double mental domination. Because I have Polaris and I need to defeat Henchmen for free. If this side can only dedicate to recruit and defeating Henchmen for free, that might work out really well because there's double the Henchmen. And some of them are going to be very strong. Why are you in the hero deck? Did I shuffle them into the hero deck? I'm going to be so mad if I did that. I did that. I shuffled the bird into the hero deck, you guys. Oh, cool. You know why I did that? I gotta fix that now. I'm just gonna play it through. Because this is not for a league or nothing. It's because the villain deck was already big enough. Because it has a regular number of henchmen. That's the funniest thing I've done in a long time. Alright, well... They have infiltrated. All right, hey, chat. What can I? So let's make this thematic. The Brood are infiltrating the heroes, and they have just burst out. What do I have to do? What do I have to do as the punishment for them attacking me? What's flavorful and matches that? Because I will play through with whatever that is. I don't care. Yeah, very chest burster. What do they do? What do they do? Let's figure this out. Don't worry, I'm gonna be playing plenty of them for the villain deck because of the play an extra card thing. Invade the Telly Bagel HQ. I love that. It was a long drive home. That's all I'm gonna say. How many brood is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's all of them. That's all of them. Okay. So what happened was I accidentally shuffled the Brood into the hero deck at the beginning of the game. And so I'm asking you, what is a good thematic thing for, I think, gaining a wound. Maybe I'll just gain a wound. A Brood is popped out of the hero deck. I'm gonna gain a wound. Move one of the heroes to the villain. That's a bit complicated. Because Brood don't usually vampire them, they just defeat them. I'll have each player gain a wound. How about that? Because that's a pretty devastating thing to happen. Each player is going to gain a wound. I might gain an enraging one. We'll see. All right, hero deck is fine. The actual hero here is going to be Super-Skrull. Let's shuffle in the Brood to where they're supposed to be. And then I'll have each player gain a wound for my errors. The multiverse is mad at me. But, you know, it's kind of against my favor because now 2 twists have already been played and they're going to be buffed up when they come out. Extra upgrade. I'm not going to do an extra upgrade. They're going to be tough enough as is. I already got a full city. All right. Let's do the wound. That's the easiest thing I can do. All right, each player's going to gain a wound for that that little maneuver. Left hand, right hand. Oh! Right hand got terrified into victory. That's going to help me. I am playing with both Grievous and Enraging Wounds. Okay, so if I give this one, whenever you... It's basically a shield officer I just got. It's interesting. I'm going to play through it. Okay. I got... Actually, Sudden Terror perfectly fits a Brood showing up in the Hero HQ when they're not expected. So that is perfect. I'm going to play through that. The right side got completely terrified. All right, I need some water because I don't know what just happened. By the way, let me thank Bic for the Prime sub and Bam Linden for the Prime sub. 12 months and 3 months of subs, respectively. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. All right, what in the world was I doing? All right, I have 3 recruits left because I took 1 Maximus on the left-hand side. That's what happened. Okay, let's play it through. I'm going to take the second Maximus. Let's just keep this between you guys and me and not tell anybody about that, okay? Deal? Deal. Oh, man. So this is the Hail Mary card. KO 6 bystanders from the bystander deck, then defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile. And Dre, thank you for the Prime sub. This is too funny. Here's my free Prime sub for you. By the way, Bamlin said happy holidays to all, and Dick Pic said good luck. So thank you guys. But yeah, thank you for the... I'm glad I earned your Prime sub with my mistakes. And 37 months of subs for Dre. Wow. Here since the beginning. Thank you so much. Okay, this is going to be really good in this setup if I'm able to recruit it, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Also, it's going to beef up the brood something crazy. But, you know, can't make eggs without breaking a few omelets is what I was about to say, and that's all I'm going to say. Okay, turn 6. Oh, fun. Another scheme twist. Buffing up those brood I forgot to shuffle in at the beginning. Okay, next one is... It was very surprising to see a brood in the hero deck. I did get terrified, like the enraging one told me. All right, and we revealed the sulfuric acid water slide, which does not push the city. This is the precursor to the Chaos Stream. The powers that be have made this the preamble to the Chaos Stream. Well, I mean, if somebody wants to put that in as a custom, I'm fine with that. Anyway, ambush. Play another card from the villain decks. Let's see if I get pushed. By the end of turn, have no villains in the sewers or suffer each player gains a wound. I'm going to put this to the side over here. Another card from the villain deck is a twist. So now I play another card from the villain deck. So I got to look back in the villain deck. Here we go. Another card from the villain deck is a Master Strike. All right, so he gets human shields back. That was it. And that didn't push the city somehow. That's ridiculous. So... Arcade captures a random bystander from each player's victory pile as a human shield. Each player who didn't have a bystander gains a wound instead. Is going to go ahead and capture the double agent of shield from one side and the engineer from the other. That's all I got. As random as it can be. So he's back to 2 human shields, which since those were put in specifically, I'll leave those like they are. Okay, at least I didn't get any more wounds. Let's play some cards. I got Red Wing here. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1, put the rest back in the order. Should I recruit first? No, because I might be able to get a 3 recruit card. Although I'm going all in on attack because of a Super-Skrull. So hold up. I do have 3 attack. I might draw enough attack to hit the Tardigrade. I don't know. I'm going to play Red Wing first. I get to pick which one I get. If I get the attack, I'll take the attack so I can clear the sewers so I don't have to suffer the sulfuric acid water slide punishment. So this might help me out. Because I do not have any covert for the microscopic size changing. Which is too bad because that can give me attack back. 1, 2, 3. Top 3 cards of my deck. Wow, what a tough choice. I think I'm going to take this one and put the rest back in the order. Looks like I'm going to fail that water slide. Thanks, Red Wing. You tried. I do have 3 attack. 1, 2, 3. So let's go with that. Push the water slide over for a second. Well, there's nothing left to do but take a bystander, and I don't know which bystander it's going to be. So fight and rescue a human shield. And it's going to be this one. Double agent of shield. Play a copy. Us actually. Can't you hit the Tardigrade because Red Wing is an instinct hero? This Tardigrade, so microscopic size changing, let's see, size changing is reveal. So I could have done that with this Tardigrade. Or is microscopic size, chaos, I'm trying to remember. Microscopic size changing requires you to have played the hero. And cosmic threat is reveal, I believe. Either way, I was trying to clear the sewers anyway. Because I wanted to avoid the trap. So that's what I was going for. But yeah, as far as the Tardigrade, I no longer have... I gotta look up the definition again. It's cosmic threat and size changing. I always forget which one is play, which one is have. And that's gonna just keep on happening for me. Because it's part of it. You can recruit this for 2 less if you have played a matching card this turn. Well, I did play an instinct card this turn. And Microscopic works the same way. So I guess I could fight the Tardigrade for 2. I don't see a reason why I couldn't. Yeah, you don't. That's what I was thinking that too. You don't have to have it, so that's totally fine. It's not gonna help me with the trap, but I can fight that. So let's do it. I played an Instinct Hero this turn in Red Wing, so I reduced the attack by 2 for each one I have. I just had 1, so this is only at 2, which means I can fight it if I don't want to get a human shield. But I already knew what they were, so I'm not going to stress about it. So I put those back. We'll put that human shield back. We'll turn this down to 2, and we'll spend 2 attack. We'll have 1 left, and we'll take it out. Although I don't really care about the escapes. Maybe I want to hit the human shield anyway, but just because I can and it's more interesting, I'll do this. I get to KO one of my heroes anyway. A lot of interesting interactions here I did not expect. Oh, let's play my shield agents first before I do anything so I can KO one of them. And now with my 3 recruit, I'm trying to get attack because... Wait, well, hold on. I was about to get 4 attack to clear the sewers. Why did I even do that? I didn't want... You guys tricked me. I didn't want to do that because I was trying to clear the sewers with 4 attack to avoid the trap, which I could have done with the bystander I rescued. I'm backtracking that whole thing. Hold on. I didn't want to do that because here's what actually happened. Oh no, I couldn't because I spent 3 attack on the human shield. Never mind. Back to plan B. What an evening. Okay. Humanity's final hope. I could take this now. I'm trying to do all attack, but I'm gonna refresh the HQ. Plus 4 recruit is 4 recruit once I get those bystanders, and I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Okay, so that is the end of my... Yeah, don't worry. Sometimes I catch these things quickly. So let me reshuffle and draw my new hand and then deal with the by end of turn effect from this trap, which is have no villains in the sewers, which is not going to happen. A stacked hand, though. And then we KO this, and each player gains a wound. Maybe I'll get an enraging one again. So first one, the order does matter. First one goes to the right hand, it's a standard, and the next one goes to the left hand, which is another enraging one. Enraging wounds really shake things up because they're all positive. Every single one. Look at this one. And I love explaining what happened. So going down the sulfuric water slide has somehow activated my powers. Maybe I have baking soda based powers, and now I have this. This requires you to discard 3 cards to draw 3 cards to play. But the left-hand side gains that wound. That's very interesting. They're very fun. They make things hurt a little less. And I do have the grievous wounds in there too. But here's my next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit coming up. I hope you guys get to get Weapon X, if not just for the enraging wounds. I would love to combine them with a wound-based scheme for the tournament, because I hurt a little bit less overall. Okay, turn 7. Another trap. It is the guillotine. It's very what if. It is the guillotine roller coaster. By end of turn, have at least 4 different costs of heroes in the HQ. 4, 3, 8, 6. I have that now. I could mess it up. Or suffer after you draw your new hand at the end of this turn. Each player reveals their hand and discards each card with the same cost as the cards in the HQ. Okay. Yeah, they would definitely be on like what's that team? I forget. Not Ecstatics. The other team I can't think of. Okay, let's see if I want to play Thanos here. Thanos has 2 attack. I can teleport this. I don't have any bystanders in my victory pile. If I play it though, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 attack, and I can hit something. So I might as well play him for now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a Bicarbonate Boy is the hero's name I just came up with. You can use that. So do I hit Outcast? Nope, that's Thanos. Do I hit Outcast or do I hit the Tardigrade? I should probably hit Outcast because Tardigrade could be cheaper, and I already had to deal with the water slide. So let's spend 4 attack on Outcast and take him out. Cast. And I've got 3 recruit left. For more Thanos? Is that what's happening? I'm gonna lean into KOing bystanders, I suppose. If I can get, I have a lot of recruit over here. If I can get his rare, then it's game over for everybody. Maybe me if I keep doing that with the brood. And a 5-4-8-6, I would be fine on the cost anyway. So let's check out the trap again. So I have at least 4 different costs of heroes in the HQ, so I get to defeat this. I really like traps. I hope that we have another trap-heavy villain group in the future. What would make sense for that in another set? What has a lot of traps in Marvel lore? Something like, I don't know, the Kiln. Well, they don't have a lot of traps, just a prison. I don't know. Home Alone? I don't know. Home Alone villain group with traps. Hey, I got Maximus. Ooh, okay. That's something. KOing bystanders before the brood can infect them seems like a very Thanos solution. It is. Oh, and please, speaking of which, goes my victory file. Let's go over here. Who's gonna build the Home Alone Kevin McAllister defends the house villain group? Not me. Turn 8 is another Master Strike. Trapster would work. Although I would be sad if he wasn't actually called Paste Pot Pete, because that's the best name ever. Okay. You get a bystander from each player's victory pile. So left-hand side does not, right-hand side's first. Neither side has any bystanders because he already stole them. Yeah, that would be Kevin as the mastermind, so you have to play as the burglars. I don't know, I'm not thinking too hard about this. All right, 2 wounds go out. Standard wound for the right-hand side, and left-hand side gets a grievous wound. All right, countering some of these special enraging wounds I got. Speaking of enraging wounds, I have one in my hand. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit, 1 attack, a trap-based hero. How would that even work? By end of turn, do a thing and get a thing? Huh. Now you got me thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Galactic Domination, not necessarily because I want to do the effect, but because it has 4 attack on it, and I can just use that to focus with Super-Skrull if I need to. Plus, it's kind of clogging up the HQ. So that's for me, and that's all I can do. By the way, I didn't heal a single enraging wound my entire Weapon X playthroughs, I don't think. But you could. This one, healing when you recruit a hero that costs 7 or more this turn, you may KO this wound. If you're going for a certain specific strategy, I could see you wanting to get rid of stuff that doesn't have a hero class or doesn't give you as strong of options as you want. They could still function as dud cards like an officer, but they're harder to get rid of because not a lot of heroes say KO cards, so a lot of them say KO a hero. And you can't just rest them away, you gotta do the special thing. You could rest them away if you had standard wounds, though. Traps in the hero deck sound a lot like triggered artifacts. That is kind of what it sounds like, to be honest. Okay, this is a rest turn, by the way, and I don't have to worry about getting rid of my wounds. By the way, if you play... That's true. If you play a enraging wound and you want to rest the other wounds away, you can. It won't KO those wounds that you played because they're in play, not in your hand. Turn number 9, I can't believe it's only turn 9, it's Blackout. So I gotta check for Moonlight and Sunlight now. There's a lot going on. Moonlight, Blackout gets +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. It is even, odd, even. We are in Sunlight. Ambush, hunt for victims. If it's Moonlight, hunt for victims again. So another one of Arcade's human shield is going to be KO'd, and this time it's going to be the double agent of shield, which is going to do this. It's going to increase the bystanders KO to 4, which means these Skinners over here, there's at least 4 bystanders in the KO pile, so they are going to be buffed for the rest of the game. I don't think I can take anything out of there. So they are both at 7, and that's fun. And it's not Moonlight. I don't do it again. Oh, I wish it was, because then I could hit Arcade. If he escapes, if it's Moonlight, each player gains a wound. All right. Let's see what I've got to work with. I have Thanos here once again. I don't have any bystanders to KO. So, 3 attack or teleport. I can't... so, Tardigrade I can reduce down to 2 attack with Maximus. So, I'm going to keep him so I can do that. So I'll play Thanos here. That's 3 attack, And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. So, like I said, I played a covert hero this turn. So this Tardigrade goes down from 4 attack to 2 attack. I could get the last human shield on arcade, but I'm not going to do that right now because I think the Lilin is going to take care of that for me. Fight, KO one of your heroes. It's going to be a shield agent once again, but over here on this side. With my 5 recruit, I can take Transdimensional Overlord for more bystander. I'm just leaning all into KOing bystanders, aren't I? Everything else is more expensive except for Super-Skrull, which I want to consolidate on the other side, even though I do have strength cards over here. But I'll lean in and take it. Let's see. That's for me. And I've got stretching credibility here, which is very interesting. That's to draw extra cards. One thing I really do like to do is just do a ton of stretching credibility all at once. And then, yeah, just focus it all at once and do that. Okay, let's move on over. Okay, turn 10 is going to give me... Oh, I forgot there were 2 of these. Another Sulfuric Acid Water Slide. Ambushes, play another card from the villain deck. Okay. So let me put this over here to the side and play another card from the villain deck. And that is going to be our first Brood. So here's the deal about the Brood. They have +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. And they have more buff than that. Just hold on a second for that. Fight, KO one of your heroes, then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. So here's the deal with the Brood right now. Yeah, so the math has already been done. I want to lay it out for you. So +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile, that's 4. So they're at 5 there. And then the scheme, because we're using them as the Super Brood, they get +1 for each Sentinel upgrade, which is each twist. So the additional +4. So it's a casual 9 attack Brood right there, like has been mentioned, and that's terrifying. I'm really gonna need that Maximus ability. I gotta do the thing, the fight effect when I fight it too, so that's only gonna make them stronger, and that's real scary. But okay, and guess what? The Sulfuric Acid Water Slide says have no villains in the sewers. So I don't think I'm going to be able to take out that 9 attack Brood. So more wounds are coming my way. And I was also going to rest this turn, but let's see what I've got. I've got Rock Solid. So I could focus 3 attack to get 2 recruit. I have 3 attack. If I did that, let's just say I did that, I would get 2 recruit, 3 recruit, 4 recruit. I can get another Rock Solid. But I think it's better if I just rest and heal my wounds, because that should help set me up for more success later. I'm about to get more wounds too. Wow, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. So, yeah, I guess, yeah. Rescuing a human shield is not a fight. So that is true. Did I have 3 attack? Because then I would definitely... Yeah, I did have 3 attack. All right, let's get that last human shield. And it would be the Engineer. I already reshuffled my deck, so the top card would have been this Agent. So I do get to KO that. And we're good there. Okay, I think that's good. Now he has no more human shields. And we're gonna move on from there. Yeah, I'm gonna do the trap now. So now we gotta get some wounds. I'm just doing things in order so I don't miss anything. Here we go. Have no villains in the sewers. Fail. Each player gains a wound. Am I gonna get another special one here? I got, ooh, Nanovirus on the right. And a special one on the left. And we're moving on after we KO this. Moving over. Left-hand side now. Okay, turn number 11. Here we go. I've got Outcast again. So here's the funny deal about this. We've got Ambush Hunt for Victims when we put him in the city. But because the last human shield was taken by myself, there are no bystanders in the city. So he's going to capture a bystander. Or in the city or Mastermind. He's going to capture one. It's going to be the forklift driver who can do a reset of the HQ, which is interesting. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. If the card costs less the number of bystanders in the KO pile, that player discards that card. So there are 4 bystanders in the KO pile right now. That's accurate. So everybody's going to probably discard something. Let's start with the left hand here. Okay. The random card revealed here is a shield agent. Definitely is less than 4, so that gets discarded. Right-hand side, same deal. I don't have any cards that are going to whiff this. So cut that in half, and it's going to be... Oh, I lost Black Widow. That's really rough. Discard her on the right-hand side. I could have really used that recruit. Oh, well. What are you going to do? I've got... to look at this erratic powers real quick, if I want to use this, I have to discard 3 cards, then draw a card. Do I want that 3 attack? So he's getting wild. I've got 1, 2, 3 recruit, and 1 attack if I just play what I have. I could discard all 3 of the middle, actually all 3 of the non-attack ones, and get a total of 4 attack, which would allow me to hit Outcast, do the forklift driver thing. But a lot of these cards I want, so I'm not really super keen on doing that. If I get 4 attack, what we're gonna do is... Exactly. Thank you for doing the joke that I tried to do earlier. I don't know. Well, 2 recruits not gonna do much for me. So I think I might as well hit something. Why not? Yeah, I can hit the Mastermind, but then there's the city. I guess I don't really care about the enemies escaping right now. It's not going to hurt me with the scheme, because they're not Brood escaping. It does let the Brood get pushed forward closer to escaping, though. So it's hit Lilin, and because I don't really want to reset the HQ right now, I think I am going to hit the Mastermind. So we'll just do that. Let's discard... I'm going to keep Polaris, because I can at least get a sidekick. I will discard my other 3 cards to get 3 attack from... Oh, I have to KO this water slide I failed. Nope, that's the wrong one. Not recruiting a water slide at all. I failed both water slides. So I'm going to play the erratic powers for 3 attack, and then we'll play Polaris for 2 recruit only. Let's hit arcade and see what happens. The tactic he reveals is the roulette wheel of death. Sounds pleasant. Oh yes, I missed the effect. I got a shield trooper, so I got an extra attack left over. Bear with me; these wounds are new. Okay, arcade captures a random bystander as a human shield from each of these places. The bystander stack. Okay. The escape pile. Ooh. Okay. That's not the KO pile. That's the escape pile. So nothing's in there. Each city space. You get the forklift driver. And each other player's victory pile. There is one there. So he gets 3 human shields this way. I do like arcade because he makes himself hard to hit when you least expect it. But I do get this tactic. I believe so. But because it's not really a 3 attack hit. Well, I guess technically it's Killmonger, right? Because you lower his attack down to 0. But I get what you're saying. I got a tactic there. What is Ego's attack? His base attack, I forget. Anyway, I got 2 recruit left. Let's get a sidekick and move on. It's going to be a standard sidekick. And we keep going. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't trigger Thanos, so I cannot get Utter Annihilation yet, but I'm getting close. Do we have an escape? We do have an escape. So this Skinner is going to escape. He's going to run out on his bill here, and no special escape effect, but we have to do the thing where we KO a hero that costs 6 or less from the HQ. Oh, this is a tough one. Subtle Attunement. Egos is 3. Okay, good. That's what I thought. She gives KO power and covert. I have extra rock solids. I don't think I need that many. Only one is really needed, so I'm going to get rid of one of the rock solids. I want to take stretching credibility if I can. There's another stretching credibility. Anyway, Skinner runs away and makes room for the Tardigrade to come in. And they are the covert Tardigrade right there. Why did it... Hold on. Skinner gone. Oh, it's just the new Skinner. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit with my Sudden Terror and Raging Wound. I like how it sticks around and it's still sudden. I keep surprising myself. Speaking of Super-Skrull, let's get the other rock solid. Let's just lean way in. I do like his hero set. And there's another Apocalyptic Black Widow to hopefully let me take advantage of that. Okay, that's 5 attack in hand, thanks to Thanos' raw power. I do like how the effect is just so-so, but he does give you just 4 attack. I'm a simple guy. I like big number. When I see the 3 or 4 recruit, I don't think any cards have 4 printed recruit, do they? What does Stardust have? Maybe he has it. But a lot of big attack numbers, big recruit numbers make me happy. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. I can focus that twice into recruit if I wanted to, and that would give me 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. Mirage and Karma, thank you. I like the big numbers. Can't believe it's only turn 13, but here we go. Turn 13 is a Master Strike, so here we go with the Master Strike. Well, I am fresh out of bystanders over here on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, so both sides are just going to go ahead and get some wounds. So wound left, wound right, standard wounds. Oh, this is starting to hurt. I had fun with those enraging wounds, but they're not showing up anymore. Yeah, Ego's very fun. He was rated as the most fun Mastermind. I can't recall. He's definitely up there. I think he was most fun. Well, none of these effects are going to do anything. They're all locked behind superpowers, so that's just 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So close. If I had the another Thanos card in hand, that would have gotten me the rare. But I do think I want to go ahead and pick up Polaris' Subtle Attunement for some KO power. I do have plenty of covert. The more I can thin this, the more I can take care of those brood before they escape, because that's the biggest danger here. Only 3 of them escape. Actually, I should put that in. It should be /3. So you know what my goal is. I don't know why I didn't do that. So 3 of them escaping, and that is it for me. But let's pick up Subtle Attunement because it is pretty good. And thinning the deck, hopefully I have time to do that. And there's some Piercing Energy, which is great against the Brood. All it takes is 1. Doesn't matter how much their attack is. So that's going to get recruited by somebody, hopefully soon. Maybe the right-hand side. Oh, it does have flight. Thank you. Even better. I get to get 5 more cards. I'll play the thingy. So now I just need another covert card in hand, and I can pick which effect I want to do. Maximus or Polaris. Probably going to use Maximus because I need to get rid of that Brood. Yep, there it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty... Oh, 2 wounds, but it's not going to rest. Not going to be a rest for me. The X-Men, Presto just says, the X-Men expansion looks amazing with incredibly challenging masterminds. You have the X-Men who are very powerful with new keywords like Piercing Energy, Berserk, and Soaring Flight. Do you think it's worth waiting for it, or should I try finding one around 150 or less? I don't think you're going to find one for 150 or less. If you want to wait, it's worth playing. So if that's what you mean, if it's worth waiting for it. I can use Maximus and rest because it's a defeat, not a fight. I got to talk about that when that comes up. As far as X-Men, when anybody asks, is it worth this much money? I mean, just technically it is worth that much. That's what people are willing to pay for it. And it is very fun. So if you're a big collector enthusiast and you want to play it now, it might be worth it to you. It all depends on the person. But what I'm going to say is there's just so much legendary and there's so many fun expansions that, you know, you can pick up what's available right now. Maybe only once you've played everything there is and you've really exhausted that. And I don't know how you did that because there's just so much. Look into that. Don't feel like you have to get it. There's tons of other stuff to play in the legendary line for sure. Another brood comes in, which means Skinner is going to go out to lunch over here. And I'm going to KO. I'm going to keep Polaris there. I don't think I'm going to get enough bystanders for Widow here, so because they keep getting stolen, so I think she's got to go. I'm so sorry. And he runs away. And we got Blackout here. I got to check for Moonlight. It is still Sunlight. And he has an escape effect. So this brood comes in, and the brood are 9 attack right now, and they're only going to get stronger, which is terrifying. I'm terrified of what that Thanos rare is going to do. For their attack. Ugh. I shouldn't think about that right now. Let's play Thanos. His galactic domination is going to give me 4 attack here, and then I've got 2 agents, 1 trooper, another agent I didn't play. Wait, why is this on this side? Oh no, did I do the thing again? This is a good thing because this means I did a shuffle weird. Yep, totally did. I shuffled one hand to the other. This is a Chaos Mode stream. Unofficially, I don't care. I'm just looking through to see what I might have done. Everything else looks fine, honestly. I don't know what happened. It's okay. I'm not gonna stress about it. We're just gonna play it through. I might have mixed up some cards, but we're all friends here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's a wound I'll give myself. Nope. I'll draw a shield agent. 5, 6, 7, 2, and then, yep, that's fine. I got another agent. 2 more attack. I got rock solid though. The brood infected me. They popped out of the hero deck and they messed everything up. And I'm just gonna play it through because what else am I gonna do? I'll tell you this much: if I was playing an official game, I would definitely stop and reshuffle. But now I don't care. Full speed ahead. Let's go. I can focus 3 attack to get 2 recruits, so I can get a maximum of 7 recruits. But there's nothing I really want to take with that. I should hit some stuff. I don't want Blackout to escape. I really don't want these brood to escape, but I can't hit them. I'm gonna look at Blackout real quick. Okay, he is gonna get buffed up if it ever turns into Moonlight, and it's very close to Moonlight. So let's take him out while I can for a pure 7 attack, and then we'll worry about Arcade in a little bit. And then we can bathe in my errors here. All right, for 3 recruit, let's take stretching credibility. Finally, I do want to do 1 turn of just doing full stretching credibility. There's another Widow. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. That's my new hand, and I'm sticking to it. Here's my 7-card hand here. Turn 15, another brood. If these 3 escape, I lose the game, so I really got to do something about this turn. I can chip away at it right now with Maximus. So let's do that. Card in play. Here we go. Gonna start with Polaris just for that covert trigger, 2 attack from her. And then we're gonna do a mental domination, which is 2 recruit, defeat a henchman villain for free. Now, the question here is, can I rest my wounds and also defeat for free? So a fight is a subset of a defeat is a subset of fight. So when you defeat something, you do the fight effect, but this gets through fight restrictions. But I haven't encountered this in a while, whether or not you can defeat something and also rest because you didn't fight anything. So I want to look back into that because it's been a while since I tackled that one. But anyway, let me go ahead and take care of the brood. I'm going to take care of the one that's about to escape, of course. Let's do the effects on them. So, spend nothing. KO one of my heroes. I guess I'll play this trooper before I do that, so I can KO the trooper. And KO a bystander from the bystander deck. It is damage control. I guess KO'd. That's going to increase the number of bystanders KO'd to 5, which is going to beef up the rest of these brood to 10, which means they need new dice. So here we go. 10 attack on this brood, 10 attack on that brood, and this brood goes to Bluey. Alright, now let me check on these rules about defeating and wounds, because like I said, it's been a while since I looked into that. Let's see. I wonder where we'll find this. I'm checking on Board Game Geek. You can't heal wounds when you fight the Mastermind. I'm just checking this old BGG thread with some familiar faces here. You can't heal if the rule board is for defeat, though. What is the rule book? Defeating a Mastermind tactic would count. No, because this fight, this is an old thread. Oh, it's from 2020. What do you guys think? If I defeat something for free, does that mean I can't heal my wounds either? If I read the exact text on the new wounds, it does say specifically, I don't have the new wound in front of me. That's the old wound. I'm going to find a new wound. Here it is. If you don't recruit or fight anything on your turn, you may KO all the wounds from your hand. So a defeat is not a fight, because you get through fight restrictions, but it does activate fight effects. I always forget the order of operations there. I think it's, yes, it's not a fight, but it does activate fight. Okay, you got the FAQ here. If I use a defeat effect against the adversary with the weapon, do I reveal parts of the rule? No, the rule sheet says when you try to fight an enemy, although defeat will trigger fight effects, this is not a fight effect. Well, let me read that one again. That's for fight or fail. So all that's telling us is that that Uru-intended weapon doesn't have the word fight on it. So I see your point there. It doesn't really solve this. It says it's not a fight effect. But I think that's a bit of a different story. Healing from wounds. I can't believe it hasn't come up for me before. I think I might have found something. Let me see. I'm looking at this old thread. My gut says it doesn't count. I don't know. Yeah, this is from 2016. This is an old thread. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look this up later. It's very interesting. But since it does get through fight effects, a defeat, I'm gonna say yeah. I can rest my wounds and defeat something for free because I'm not fighting anything on my turn. I'm defeating something which isn't fighting anything, even though you do activate the fight effect. And the reason why that clarification is in there is because you specifically don't do a fight. As I flip cards over from my deck. Okay, that works for me. So I will finish with that, do nothing else, and heal my wounds. Oh yes, I can also get a human shield. A lot of things that don't count as fight that you spend your attack for in this game. So let's do it. Hey, thanks a lot for that. You just made me get the copycat. And now she fills up the city. How about that? You're probably very happy about that one. Anyway, I still heal. I still rest my wounds away, unless I want to fight the copycat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do I have an extra wound out? Oh, because I soaring flighted this. So maybe I don't. Yeah, the updated one is from What If. That's no fighting and recruiting. Do I rest 3 wounds away, or do I prevent an escape? I guess I don't care about cast escapes. Was this in my hand the whole time? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was. Well, the wounds it's updated rules, and Amy shows up. So the wording on the What If rule, the wording on the What If wound applies to retroactively to all past wounds. If you don't recruit or fight anything, but you can't. There's nothing you. The rule was updated to, it was supposed to include masterminds. Anyway, whatever, I'm gonna rest. Get rid of these 3, and Amy will push the city, and I guess that means I can teleport these Thanoses, right? Thani? I guess? So let's teleport them. A lot of things I could do this turn, it also rest. I got a human shield, I defeated for free, I teleported. Look at that. Okay. That's a weird hand. Totally legit. I have completely lost track of... I've lost control of this game. I lost track of this game. I was turned 16. You're here with me, and we got Miss Locke here. So, we got another escape. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, Outcast is going to escape. We're going to have to KO somebody. I'm going to get rid of Black Widow again, and I still feel bad about it, but it had to happen. So, Lilin, Outcast Lilin is going to run away. Replace with another Super-Skrull. And we got Miss Locke coming in, who has an ambush. Miss Locke captures 2 human shields and reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a trap or a Master Strike, play it. Watch, it's going to be a Master Strike. I'm just going to put regular human shields on her because, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the tokens because that's what they're for. 2 human shields. And top card of the villain deck. I want to press the camera so you can see. It is another Miss Locke. So she got in her own way. And that doesn't do anything. What do I have in hand? What do I have in hand, you ask me? I've got Sudden Terror, 2 recruit. I don't have 4 bystanders, so Black Widow is just 2 more recruit, 4 recruit, 5 recruit. I got Rock Solid. Strength does not activate, so I get 2 attack, and I can't focus 3 to get 7 recruit because I don't have 3 attack to focus. Not really working out the way I wanted it to. So I can get 1 of Miss Locke's human shields for 2 attack, and that is all I can use that 2 attack for. So I might as well do it. Thank you. All right, let's get a human shield. Get that out of there. Get a bystander. The bystander is the news reporter. Hey, I get to draw a card, and it's a spreading nanovirus. Hey, just what I wanted. I can pass this wound over to the other side, but that's not very nice, so I'll leave it where it is. And with 5 recruit, I think I should take one of these Polaris? A lot of plurals today. No soaring flight on this one, but this will let me take out a very powerful brood. And they're about to escape, so no time like the present. I'm gonna hopefully shove... I can rest. Oh, no, I can't recruit and rest. I could have rested, but then I would lose my... I wouldn't lose Sudden Terror. I'm gonna keep what I did. I'm gonna continue to get Polaris because I need as much as I can to get rid of those brood, and resting is not gonna help me do that as fast as getting Polaris out here. Assuming I can draw one right now. Let's see if I can. By the way, you know the term rest is not the official word. It's always been healing. I think they used the term rest in Legendary DXP. And maybe that's where I picked it up from. 1, 2, 3. There she is. All right, great. So If I can not let the second Brood escape, I can take the one out with Piercing Energy. If I can prevent the first one from escaping, that would be excellent. I might, actually, this turn. But on top of the villain deck is Miss Locke again, so she's going to come in and push out a Tardigrade, which is just going to be less VP and KOing for me. Really tough choice here in the HQ. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of one of my beloved Super-Skrull cards, because the other two are very important for this setup. There's Amy. She should have a die. She is 3 attack. 1 human shield on this Miss Locke. And this Miss Locke is also going to get some human shields. Oh, they run away first. Okay, let's see if I reveal a Trapper Master Strike on the top there. Where are my tokens? Okay, we got 1, 2. Top card of the villain deck is a Tardigrade, which is neither Master Strike nor Trap. So I have a chance to hit one of these Brood for 10. I've got 2, 4, 7, 8, and a Sidekick. So let's see if I can get some lucky attack with this Sidekick. I'm just thinking about if I want to get a Bystander for 2, then KO it to get 2 more. Anyway, let's play the Sidekick. See what I get. Agent and a Trooper. Okay. Now, okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is on the wrong side. I don't know how that happened, because I only have the 1. Okay, that's going back to this other side. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I got a Thanos. But it's not the Thanos I wanted. Again, that's 2, 4, 7, 8. It's not going to do it. I could clear other spots in the city, of course, to prevent that, so I don't have to take him out right away. But I'm just going to play all I've got. I don't have a way to get bystanders. Let's play Thanos here for 2 attack. Don't have any bystanders to KO. And then I'm going to play Revel in Destruction, which is going to give me 2 recruit. And I can choose to KO a bystander from the bystander stack. And I got +1 recruit for every 3 bystanders in the KO pile. That would be 2 more recruit, which would give me 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I do this, I can get the rare Thanos and just go all in on that. And that sounds like fun, even though they're going to beef up the Brood on top of that. So let's do that. I will KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Here we go. It is a radiation scientist. I'm doing this on purpose, you guys. So that is going to be 6 bystanders in the KO pile. So I get 2 recruit, but I've also got to increase this Brood attack now to 11, because they go up to 11. Look at that. Okay. I'm terrifying myself with what I'm doing. I got 1, 2, 3 more recruit with my agents, up to 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and I gotta play Polaris. Not activate the covert, because I don't have it. I got 9 recruit. We're gonna pick up Utter Annihilation, which is going to make things better and worse for me. I really gotta thin this deck to make sure it shows up, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. Oof, okay. Well, let's fight something. Let me go ahead and play the other Transdimensional Overlord for 2 more attack. I can't play Erratic Powers because I don't have enough cards to discard anymore. So that's fine. I got 5 attack. And I can clear a 1 space, right? So I could fight the Copycat, or I could take out the Human Shield and Ms. Locke here. But what I'm probably going to do is take out the Copycat and a Human Shield. Because why not? And hey, Ranabishi, thank you for 10 months of subs with a Prime. 10 months of bagels. Thank you for the great stream to do. I appreciate that extremely much. Man, it's getting late. Well, I thank you. So I'm going to spend 3 attack for the Copycat, and we will start by KOing one of my heroes. It's going to be this Shield Agent, because I'm trying to KO everything now and rescue the Copycat, as much as I really don't want to do that. Probably KO with Thanos later. And then for 2, let's rescue this Human Shield on Ms. Locke, and that is going to be a standard bystander. So I got a couple of bystanders. If Arcade wants them, he can have them. And that's my turn. All right. Next turn, I'm going to Piercing Energy both Brood, and that's going to feel really good to do. And that's my hand. It's the hand I deserve. And maybe we'll get Thanos the turn after that. Turn 18 is the Tardigrade that we revealed with Miss Locke, so that's just going to enter the city now. It is the Tech Tardigrade. Okay, now we're going to do the thing. We're going to play Polaris, who's going to give me 2 piercing energy. Thank you again to Dre 2.0 for this awesome piercing energy die from a long time ago, and I still use it. It's very cool. So 2 piercing energy. If you don't know, piercing energy allows you to fight anything for its printed VP value. So it doesn't matter what their attack is. So this brood costs 1 piercing energy to fight, and so does that one. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, even though it's going to buff up other ones that are coming in. Is it OP? Yes, it is, but I'm going to use it anyway. Okay. Yeah, thank Dre for that. Let's do the thing. I gotta play my heroes. I have things to KO. So let's play 2 shield agents. 1, 2. Okay, fight. KO one of your heroes. Then KO a bystander from the bystander deck. It's the photographer. Feel bad about that. It's another bystander KO'd. And then the brood is defeated over here. The twist will shuffle them in. Gotta not forget about that. So I really need this. And then this one's gonna be 12. But it doesn't matter. Because I'll spend my other piercing energy on it, KO another one of my heroes, my other shield agent. What's fun about that is, like the Sentinels, the brood will let you farm them for KOs, but these are pretty scary. And then KO a bystander from the bystander deck. It's going to be the animal trainer getting KO'd. That's another bystander KO'd, so now there are 8 bystanders KO'd, and this brood is defeated as well. All right. Look at that. I can breathe. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. I could clear more of the city, but I'm going to use this to take a human shield from Arcade instead, even though more Lilin might come in and do it for me. Let's just take one more. And it is going to be the Engineer. Engineer says, reveal the top card of your deck and cause 0 KO, and it does, so I do. I KO'd 3 shield agents this turn. That's pretty good. I really want to thin the other side, but I'm not going to complain when I thin this side. Okay. Decent attack there. I didn't get the ranged cards lined up the way I wanted to, but that's okay. 1 more human shield for Arcade. Villain deck's going to give us another Tardigrade. So I'm moving everybody down without knocking everything over. These human shields are a bit unruly. This is the Instinct Tardigrade. Don't have any Instinct here. All I've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruits. I feel like this side should have a piercing energy too, but maybe I should consolidate them just in case. Because then I'm going to hit Arcade and rescue all the bystanders he has. Yeah, because 1 attack's not doing anything. So I've got... I'll keep that on the left-hand side. I got Plant Hidden Asset, which is pretty good. Draw a card. You may have a villain capture a bystander. Great for Liberate. Good to help me get bystanders. Doesn't really do much else. It is a covert that lets me draw a card. Help me with Maximus. And I'm going to get that Maximus later. But let me... draw a card does not get in my way. I'm trying to do the Thanos thing. Persistent Strike. I love the motorcycle art. A lot of motorcycles legendary at this point. Who's the most recent one we got? Ghost Rider 2099. That's a full shuffle for me. We are 1 hour, 45 minutes into the stream, pretty much. Thank you for joining me today on this viewer's choice. I hope you're having fun with the setup you designed for me. Again, join me next week at 6 p.m. Pacific for the Chaos Mode stream, where if you thought this was out of control, you have no idea what I make Legendary do to me in that stream, and what you guys unleash. If you don't know, you'll find out. And if you know already, you're going to want to be here anyway. Turn 20 is another brood. Wow, I'm sure going to rescue them all. Get them all. So let me recalculate their attack. So 4 upgrades plus 8 in the KO pile is 12. So they are 13 attack. And this D12 doesn't go up to 13. So you get upgraded. There you go. 13 attack brood. terrifying. Maybe this is my stretching credibility turn just to be funny. Here's what it says. Focus to attack. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. So if I really wanted to, I could I can do that 3 times and draw 3 extra cards, but I'm probably gonna end up fighting something instead. So I've got 2, I've got 6 total attack, and I've got 7 total attack right there. And then I don't have at least 4 bystanders in my victory pile for Black Widow. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Bam Linden says, question on the PE, Piercing Energy. It says you can ignore any special conditions for fighting and modifiers. Would that also include the positive benefits for fighting? No, that's fight restrictions. So anything that prevents you from fighting and that gets in your way. You basically do a defeat, and all defeats trigger fight effects when they are defeated. They go to your victory pile and then they do the thing. But very good question. Okay, I can clear out this mislock completely. I played 1 instinct, so let me adjust this. This Tardigrade is at 2 attack, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll maximize my spaces. I think that's worthwhile. I could also go Arcade for 3 and Arcade for 3 again, but then I can't clear anything else. The other Tardigrade is 2 as well. Yes, I do have a tech, thank you. That is a tech motorcycle. So I can go 2, 4, 6 and clear 3 spaces. I don't know how I can pass that up. So let's go down to 5. Let's hit this Tardigrade here. The Instinct Tardigrade, and KO one of my heroes. Although, here's how I can pass that up. I don't want to KO that many things. Oh, actually I won't, because Mislock won't KO anything. So I'll get rid of that agent. Now we're going to go ahead and hit this Tardigrade for 2. I guess I could make another decision after I KO this trooper. What I could do is I could get Arcade's Human Shield instead of clearing another city space. But I'm kind of secretly hoping a Lilin shows up and takes care of that for me. Because I can choose the Mastermind or the Human Shields here. So I'll take out Mislock for 2 and just really clear up that city, which works for me. And I've got free recruit here, so I can even recruit somebody. I'll take another stretching credibility, because again, I really want to make that work. There's another rock solid. Wow. I can't even rest this turn because I don't have a standard wound. Thank you for the water. So yeah, this is a worse hand than I thought. Best wounds and worst wounds, right? It's the yin and yang of this game. Turn 21 is the Clowns. Animatronic Killer Clowns. By end of turn, recruit 2 heroes. Well, I'm not going to do that. Or suffer. This trap enters the city as a 3 attack animatronic killer clown token villain that captures a human shield. I can get a sidekick, but I can't get 2 sidekicks. And there's nothing in the HQ that costs 2. So that's not happening for me. So we're going to send in the clowns soon. I hope you're looking forward to that. I got 4 recruit. You could if a shield lets you recruit. If I get lucky, sure. But I'm pretty sure the one up here is not, so it'd have to be one of these blind ones. I'm gonna get 2 attack anyway. I couldn't even hit that one anyway because I don't have, I guess I could KO a bystander to get 2 more attack and get rid of arcades. But, I mean, yeah, that's all I can do in the city anyway, so I might as well give it a shot. Let's spend 2 attack on this human shield. And this human shield is going to be the paramedic, which is not going to give me extra recruit. It is going to KO a wound from my hand from any player's discard pile. What's in the other side's discard pile? Any grievous wounds? No. Then I'll KO this own wound from my hand. It was worth a shot. So yeah, that means I just have 4 recruit left. And I'm going to have to suffer the clowns, which means I don't have to worry about the sidekick. I'm going to get another mental domination, because once the twists keep coming back, I'm going to really need those. Although, Maybe I should stop recruiting because, you know, the Thanos rare. Although the Thanos rare has diminishing returns with Arcade because his attack is so low anyway. It will take all human shields off of him, and it will let me kill broods, but they're just gonna get stronger and stronger. All right, well, I failed that, so here we go. The clown's coming in. Let me actually do this for fancy reasons. Yeah, here we go. So, Thanos can't hit. I forgot what the card said. But I think the count is correct. Anyway, we're transforming this into the clown. Okay. So this only has 3 attack instead of 4. It's a misprint on there, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get a human shield on it. And now let's use my token again. And make sure it has 3 attack. I don't need anything else getting extra attack that doesn't need it. Trust me on that one. Kind of a painful hand. And we got another trap. So many traps showing up. By end of turn, pay any amount of recruit. Then you must reveal the top card of the hero deck. If you paid enough, recruit that hero and put this trap in your victory pile. Or suffer KO that hero. Play 2 extra cards in the villain deck next turn. This is kind of like a Villainous Berserk, but with recruit in the hero deck, isn't it? It's very interesting. From the new set. I don't want to play 2 cards in the villain deck, so how much recruit can I get? I can focus. So here's what I'm gonna do, because this hand is not great otherwise. I got 1 recruit, and I've got 1 attack, and I've got rock solid here, which is going to be 2 attack, focus 3 attack to get 2 recruit. Right now I need to do that, so I'm focusing 3 attack to get 2 more recruit. And I've got the Enraging Wound that gives me 2 more recruits. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to spend 5 recruit, reveal the top card of the hero deck. Let's hope it's 5 or less. I really hope it is. Top card of the hero deck is 5 exactly. Wow. Okay. So just made it. I recruit Thanos on the right-hand side. Or I didn't really want him. But at least I don't play 2 extra cards in the villain deck next turn. That would have been terrible. So, whew. Thanos has saved me from the pinball machine again, is the sentence I just said. And yep, I can't do anything else except pass this wound over. Oh, I can pass both wounds over. No, they were my lucky wounds this turn, so I'm going to keep them. I'm doing a lot of KOing. So let's see what I've got. I really should have put Thanos over here because this deck is thinner than the other sides. Okay, new hand. This is a rest turn. This is definitely a rest turn. And a human shield turn. And a rest turn at the same time. Turn 23. Another Tardigrade. And that big scary brood is sneaking towards the exit. No powers to recruit, so no powers to activate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit and 2 attack, which is relevant because I do have some human shields here. So let's, this human shield is 3 attack because of the clown. This one is 2, so let's spend the 2 and get the human shield off of Miss Locke. And the bystander was the Private Investigator, and I love this one. When you choose this bystander, choose recruit or attack, investigate for a card with that icon. I think I'm gonna investigate for a recruit because more attacks not. It could help me get out Miss Locke, but I can recruit a lot of things this turn. So let's choose recruit. 1 and 2. Okay, cool. I got mental domination, which is perfect. I'll leave Thanos on top. Thank you for that because now that I did that, yep, that works. 2 more recruit and I get to defeat a brood. That's awesome. Defeat a henchman villain for free. So let's do that. I do the fight effect as well. So let's take care of the fight effects. I will KO one of my agents over here. And I will KO a bystander because I have to. It is a poor comic shopkeeper. Increasing the bystander's KO count to 9. And defeat this brood. So buffing up any more brood that come in. And I got 8 recruit. And didn't even play this to attack, so I'll play that now. What do I take? Look at this precision strike. I already have one, I believe. Tech, you get +2 attack. No, I have the other one on her motorcycle, not this one. Oh, thank you. Then I should have put it over here. That was my error. So, what do I take? I don't need more recruit from Thanos over here. I kind of don't want to take anything else. I kind of just want to get more. I'll get the most expensive card I can take. Oh, that's right. The Covert will be I can get both. I'll get Polaris first. Nothing else comes up. I'll get Precision Strike. She will Soaring Flight, which means that it can hopefully help trigger more Maximus that comes in. And another Pulse. I'm really tempted, but I got another thing going here, so I'm going to go ahead and put that plan A, take Black Widow as well, and more Thanos. And here we go. Let's see if I get the rare. It should be in the hand. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. Fun. Let's try to take Arcade out as soon as we can. Okay, turn 24 is another Brood. So let's do the math on this one. 4 plus 9 is 13. So they are 14 attack Brood right now. But I seem to be doing okay with that. Hiding in the hero deck. I'm pretty sure I'd put it in there. I don't know why I wouldn't. He's not showing up today. So here's what I'm going to do. 4, 5, 6 attack. We're going to get both human shields. One each for 3. We'll take the one off of the Mastermind. And it is the Forklift Driver. When you rescue this bystander, you may put any number of heroes from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay. I'm going to take both Revel and Destruction and do that. I kind of want to leave... I'll put Rock Solid on the bottom too. I'll leave both Polaris cards. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, there it is. And 3, Rare Black Widow has appeared. Okay, I'll spend my other 3 attack to rescue this human shield off the Clown, a terrible place for a person to be, and the Paramedic, and KO wound from my hand or from any player's discard pile. I'm going to hit the other player's discard pile, because I'm pretty sure they have a wound, right? Oh, they don't, because I'm going to rest. I guess I have to KO one of my wounds, so I'll get rid of the nanovirus. I'll rescue the bystander, by the way. And I will rest away the other 2 wounds. Paramedic really tried. He didn't. I was going to do that anyway, but I appreciate the help. Thinning this deck way down. I don't really have any heavy hitters here, but to use Thanos, or to not use Thanos this turn, 25. Turn 25 fills up the city, and there's another Brood. These guys are going to be really devastating when they get shuffled back in. This one is also at 14 attack. I'm running out of dice. Running out of D20s. So real quick, here's Thanos' rare. KO 6 bystanders from the bystander stacked and defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile. So yeah, the deal with the Brute is they're always going to scale up. They're always going to scale up this way. So they're going to get a +6 attack, and the number of bystanders KO'd is going to be 15, and they're going to be at 20. Yeah, so using this towards the Brutus is going to do anything because I can't do that. I would use this if Arcade had a ton of human shields. So I might hit him once, he'll get human shields, and I'll use it again. Because I am using the final blow, because I always play with that. But we'll hold off on Thanos for a second. Because that's going to be a really big move. Yes, exactly. I was right there with you. Start with Widow because it's a draw. So, draw a card. It's a trooper. I may have a villain capture a bystander. Sure. I'll have... I want to have Miss Locke do it. I don't think she's going to escape this turn. Just to be safe. I think I'm going to take her out this turn, but I'll give her to the, I'll give her to the clown. Hint the aspiring hero to the clown. That I will defeat it for free, but I'm going to hit other things. I guess there's no reason not to give it to the Brood. And that'll get me the effect earlier. Sure. But it's gain a sidekick won't really help me out early. But that is a sure thing. Let's do that right now, actually. Defeat the Brute for free. 2 more recruit. Let's take out the one that I just gave the bystander to, of course. That's the plan. And I have to play this trooper first so I don't lose out on that. I'll KO the trooper. And another bystander gets KO'd. It's a standard bystander. Bystander's KO'd is now 10. So that takes out this Brood. The other one is going to get more powerful. Up to 15 now. Where's the 15 on this? It is not a spin down, and that makes me very sad. And I get the got a sidekick. Sidekick is a Lockheed. What are you doing here? Okay. I gotta hit the Mastermind. Let's play Subtle Attunement. 2 attack. Top 2 cards of my deck. That's going to cause a reshuffle. I don't want to reshuffle. So I can choose. This is one of the first times I've done this in a while. It is a superpower, and now all powers are optional. So I'm going to choose not to activate the power because I can just do that. So that's 3 attack. Let's hit Arcade. Okay, the tactic is, welcome to my theme park. Arcade and each Murderworld villain in the city capture 2 human shields. I should have hit Murderworld first. Alright, so that's what I get. So 2 human shields on Arcade, 2 human shields on Miss Locke. That's really annoying. I really should have taken them out first. Thank you for the cat. I don't know why they're here. And 2 human shields. Where are the rest of my human shield tokens? I swear they were around here a second ago. I have more than this. I can only find 5. What in the world? Oh, here they are. Yeah, that's annoying. So 2 and 2. That's a lot of attack to get through. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at Thanos here. It's not worth... Well, I'm defeating Henchmen for free. I'm defeating the Brute for free. So... maybe I do KO a bystander just to see how crazy powerful these Brood can get. And take out more human shields, get more bystanders. Sure, why not? Let's KO a bystander. Let's KO the aspiring hero. This will be interesting. That's 11 bystanders KO'd, and this Brood is now up to 16 attack. It's so funny how you can never defeat the Brood with Thanos' rare. Okay, now Polaris. 2 more recruit. I get an extra card at the end of this turn, which is nice. I will remind myself there. I can't play erratic powers because I don't have enough cards to play. Now, do I do this? Is there any reason why I do Utter Annihilation? If I do this, I can hit Arcade and get those bystanders off of him. But that's going to make for very powerful Brood, and that's very, very funny to me, so I think I'm going to do it. Because it's so funny. Alright, we'll do it. It's funny to me. Alright, let's Utter Annihilation the Mastermind. Get right through his human shields by KOing 6 bystanders. Alright, Detective Wolverine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all get KO'd. That's going to increase the counter by 6. That'll be 17. And then I'll adjust the Brood in a second. And then defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is less the number of bystanders in the KO pile. And yes, that is going to work on the mastermind. So I think the way I should do this is I should do the bystanders first. He's going to get more human shields. There's 2 human shields on him. I rescue Karma, who's a covert. I'll take that. And the second one is a standard bystander. Gets rescued. And, oh, this tactic went to this side, by the way. Let's get another tactic out. This tactic is Arcade enters human shields equal to the number of villains in the city. Cool. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll blow up that tactic. He's got 4 human shields now. Now we're going to take care of the brood here. So, you can't see that. I need to make this more clear. I need to make things visual. I need to make things accessible here. So there are now 17 bystanders KO'd, 4 brood upgrades. That is plus 21. This is a 22 attack brood. So now I'm going to go ahead and use these as counters now. Not counters. What do you call these? Yeah, I guess counters. Brood is 22 attack. I won't flinch at that. It's fine. It's totally fine. Let's it doesn't need that. That's the thing. I can't play this wound. So I can hit the Tardigrade, but I could also get these human shields. Let's take the human shields from this lock there. The first one is going to be a magic. I believe in her. And the second one is going to be radiation scientist. KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. I will KO a hero from my discard pile. Let's get rid of more shield agents. I have to stall to get 3 digits. I don't have that kind of time. It's getting late. I mean, I could. I have 5 recruit. I think that's legit. I didn't use it for anything. So I do have Enslave the Will. Whenever you defeat a villain this turn, gain a sidekick. That's fun. I should take Relentless, though, because it's draw a card, liberate 3. And that works with human shields, even though I can't use it on human shields, so it doesn't really work with human shields. But it's a draw card, so I'll take it. It's not really going to do anything, unless something has a bystander that's not a human shield. All right, cool. I got a sidekick. I haven't recruited one yet this turn. Hey! It's Skids. Always happy to see her. I have nothing left. And I did get to draw an extra card because of that effect that I remembered because of my little die here, so thank you very much. What If is also going to be hard because I have a lot of classes. I have a lot of covert, but also a lot of classes, a lot of hero names, so can't really bank on that with this setup here. Mutant-Hunting Super Brood. Who thought it would be so scary? Okay, 7 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got Utter Annihilation again. Maybe I can try to win the game off of that. It's kind of overkill, right? Using it with Arcade. It's just very funny, though. Turn 26. That's 2 cards. Is a Master Strike. So he's going to get more human shields now. Captures a random bystander of each player's victory pile as a human shield. Each player who didn't have a bystander gains a wound instead. All right, I guess I am going to use Utter Annihilation on him again. So he's going to go ahead and capture this bystander as a human shield and the other side random between 4. It's going to be this one. So he's now at 6 human shields. And if I play my cards right, I can rescue them all at once. At least somebody gets any wounds that way. All right, what's this side even doing? Super-Skrull for 2 attack. Do I buff up? Sure, why not? At this point, why not? I'll KO this paramedic from my victory pile. And increase that number even more. Get 2 more attack. And put this brood up to 23 because, again, why not? Rock solid. I get to actually activate the power off of Thanos, and the brood is in the Stewards, so I get 3 attack total from this. 7 attack with Super's Conqueror 1, and then an 8th attack with the Trooper. And do I have at least 4 bystanders in my? I just KO'd 1. No, I only have 2. I had 3 after Arcade stall 1, so whatever. Free recruit. I could wait and play this later to get extra recruit. I didn't add Thanos' initial 2 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. You are right. Thank you for catching that. I could wait on this and try to get human shields to get more recruit. So you know what? I'll do that. It'll be fun. I'll just play the agent for the 1 recruit. And we'll see what I end up doing here. So with 10 attack, I'm not going to bother clearing through Arcade's human shields. I'm going to use Thanos to get through those next turn. With 10 attack, I can go 3, 6. No tech. Once I play the tech, though, I can reduce the tardigrade. I can go 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 after I do that. 2 human shields will give me 4 bystanders. I can get more recruit from that. So let's take things out in that order. Down to 7 on this clown. Rescue this human shield. I hope they're not gainable ones. It's the rocket test pilot. Hello, rocket test pilot. I pick recruiter attack and hyperspeed 3. Let's hyperspeed for attack. Actually, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I land all 3 of these or use rock solid, I can get the rare. But let's go for recruit actually. Recruit. Nothing. Attack. Now 1 of each thing. So I only get 1 recruit from... Did you see that? Or did I do it too low? This is what I hypersped. So I get 1 recruit from the rocket test pilot. And let's go down to 4 and take out the... or rescue the second human shield. Take out the threat of them. Use force to rescue them. Computer hacker. Extra card at the end of this turn. Nice. Now I have 4, count them, 4 bystanders in my victory pile. So now I can play Humanity's Final Hope and get the bonus recruit. I'm up to 6 total. Just to see if I could do it. Now the tardigrade is at 2 attack because of the tech that I played. So let's go ahead and fight the tardigrade for 2 and KO one of my heroes, which is going to be this shield agent. And follow that up by blowing it up and taking out Miss Locke over here in the bridge for the same attack value, which is going to be 2. No fight effect on it. 6 recruit. I really like how this is 6 recruit and I can recruit it, but instead I'm going to have a lot of brood coming in, so I need that piercing energy, so we're going to go with Polaris. I didn't really need the extra 2 recruit anyway, did I? I guess I can get a sidekick if nothing else comes up, and nothing else comes up. So sidekick for me, it is Zabu for more KO. A very fun game. Thank you guys for putting this one together. I do like what you came up with, and I get to draw 6 extra cards. 1 extra card to make 7 total cards. Surprised you didn't get focused to get recruit for Black Widow's rare. I see what you did. It was the right move. I jumped too hard at rares. Yeah, at this point, it's not really necessary. Liberate does not help me out at all with this setup because you can't really use Liberate on things with human shields. Legendary may get a little complex at times, but it's one of the very few deck building games with so many expansions that is seamlessly plug and play. That is a big deal. And being drowned in the Legendary world as much as I am, I don't really... I'm in the bubble, so... I don't really think about that much, but that's very true. Well, Liberate gives you attack towards villains that have bystanders, right? Or is it something... Or am I thinking of Hidden Witnesses? It does work towards restrictions like Hank Pym. I have to look at the Hank Pym wording from What If for that. I thought it didn't, but maybe I'm thinking of Hidden Witnesses. Depends on whether or not you can use that attack towards human shields or not. I forget what the wording is in What If, but feel free to look that up if you want. And we can correct the record. Turn 27 is Tardigrade, the Strength Tardigrade. I don't think I've seen a Strength one yet in this game. All right, let's do the thing, you guys. Okay, let's KO more bystanders and get through Arcade's human shields. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bystanders, all KO'd, including Magma. That's the wrong button, but I don't care. Let's press this button 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 bystanders KO'd. And we hit the Mastermind. So he's got 6 human shields. Let's take care of all of those first. by rescuing 6 bystanders after I just KO'd 6 bystanders. Kind of poetic there if you think about it. So we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you, Arcade, for your final tactic. But first, Warlock. He's a hero I gain. Next. Oh, Warlock goes over there. Okay. Pepper Potts. You get +1 recruit if the bank is empty and +1 if the rooftops are empty. Rooftops are empty. So 1 recruit for me over there. Next we have Scott Lang's Head. Whichever player is ahead may KO one of their cards. I don't really want to count, but I think it's the right-hand side, but I'm not sure. I don't want to KO anything over here on the right-hand side. Actually, it's the right-hand side. Right-hand side has some more. No, wait. I have more arcade tactics. It's the left-hand side. It's my side. I have more, but I don't want to. I guess I can KO this agent, even though I can't recruit with it this turn because I didn't play it, but whatever. I'll do it anyway. It's a card, so I could have gotten rid of a wound that way. Next is Standard. Next is Standard. Next is Wolfsbane. Who is gained? Wolf's gained. Am I right? I'm not. Okay, that's it for those bystanders. Human shields still count as bystanders. Villain is escaping with human shields. Still make player discard as normal. Yes, that's true. I need the wording for liberate. There's a wording in there about what you can and can't use the liberate attack for. I don't remember what that is. Anyway, here's the tactic for Maximus. It's the last remaining tactic. And it is I Love a Parade. Arcade captures 2 human shields. Play an extra card from the villain deck next turn. Very scary. I don't like that. And it's time, I guess it makes sense, time for the final blow, so he's gonna go all out. I'll put him on top of the villain deck so I don't forget. But 2 more human shields here. And those will be the last human shields he gets, I believe, in this entire game. But maybe I can take him out right now. It's gonna cost me 9 attack to do that. Do I have 9 attack? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have exactly 9 attack. I have exactly 9. I'm gonna end the game right here. That's very funny. Actually, no, he only has 2 human shields. Only cost me 7 to take him out. That's a little anticlimactic, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, here we go. So, Transdimensional Overlord. Let's go. 2 attack. Oh, I don't know. I don't care. I'll KO another bystander. That's 25 total bystanders KO'd. I think that's a pretty good number. Yeah, we're ignoring that. We're just gonna look away from the bank, everybody. I'll play magic for 2. Don't worry. I'll take it out first, just to spite it. 2 more attack and a 9th attack from Lockheed. Thank you, Lockheed. Let's get rid of 1 human shield from Arcade. That's gonna give me Computer Hacker, extra card the turn I'm not gonna play, and we'll spend 3 more down to 4. Yeah, I didn't adjust it yet after I played Thanos, but it doesn't matter. But I'll do it for aesthetics. I gain Cyber, and before I take out Arcade, let's adjust the Brood to its proper attack, because no, 25 plus 4 plus 1 is 30. So let's go ahead and give the people what they want. The 30 attack Brood. There you go. Now 1 mental domination. I haven't played a covert yet. Well, that's the wrong value. That's the wrong currency. 2 more. Defeat a henchman villain for free. So this Brood, whoa, that's not a Brood. That's a Brood, and it's getting defeated for free, thanks to Maximus. And to do that, we're gonna go ahead and KO Rare Thanos, and KO a bystander from the bystander deck. It's an undercover agent, and we're going to blow up this Brood. There you go. That's what Thanos gets for being Thanos, even though he helped me. He should have known that was coming. I'll spend 3 attack at the Mastermind 1 more time. And that's going to do it for Arcade. You thought you could train the Brood, but the Brood got 1 over on you. And we won the game. That's awesome. We did it. There's a clown. I didn't stop the clown. The clown might still be coming for you, so check under your bed for the clown. I'm leaving him in the city. I'm going to walk away. So what he does after this, I don't know. That was very fun. Thank you guys for this setup. It was a lot of fun. And who let that cat needs to go out. And then it's going to go out for a second and realize it wants to go back in, so it's going to come back in, but it needs to go out to make sure it makes that decision. MVP Bruise showing up in the hero deck the wrong way. We had the interactions between the human shields and the resting and all the things, and that was great. Let me count my VP for anybody who really cares about that sort of thing. What do you think, left or right? Who won? I estimated the right-hand side or left-hand side had more, but I don't know if that was accurate. Let's see what happened. So left-hand side had 2, let's do arcades, 5, 10, 15, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35, 36, 38, 39 on the left. Third on the left. Yeah, left had all tactics, so yeah. Right hand has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 11, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Still pretty close. Still pretty close there. That was a blast. Thank you guys for coming to this. Please don't forget next week. Oh, let me give points. This is very important. It was actually a win, so some points are going out. You're going to want those points because next week we'll be doing my last stream of 2024. It is going to be a chaos mode stream where you can spend your points to affect my game as it happens, changing things up, helping me, hurting me, whatever happens is out of my hands. It is up to you. Tiamat is waiting for his thing. So I look forward to that no matter what happens. Could be a really easy game. It could be a game that ends in 2 seconds. It could be the toughest game I ever played. I don't know, but I look forward to finding out what it is. Thank you for accommodating my later stream time tonight. And I'll have this uploaded for members at the end of the week and for everybody else next week. Play some Legendary. There's a few leagues going on. Check out the Randomizer League channel. I posted about a few things. Come rate some schemes. We're getting through. We're up to the Shield expansion. If you haven't been rating schemes, you don't have to rate the ones we already rated. You can jump in now. I could really appreciate your votes because we are using these to adjust things like arcade mode and posting these lists for anybody who wants a good difficulty and fun level list. Please come rate those schemes. I would very much appreciate it. And that's all I got for you guys right now. I will see you guys next week. Have a great night or morning or wherever you are. And a legendary one, of course. And let's take a breath as those calming rose petals come down on our screen. We could all use that deep breath. We could all use that relaxation. The Brooder defeated, but not that clown. Watch out under your bed for that. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.